All right, let's see if we're on. YouTube live, testing 1, 2, 3. All right. YouTube live. Oh, turn off the audio. How's it going, everybody? I'm here back again. I know you're probably sick and tired of seeing my face by now, but I am loving this new microphone. Oh my god. It's just the best, man. I don't know why I didn't buy this microphone earlier. Oh, all those times with that crappy lapel mic. But now this baby, this beauty right here, it's gonna stay around right here with me. Okay, so I'm gonna be ranting a bit about tonight's episode of Lucifer, and this video contains spoilers. I am a big fan of this show. I have interviewed Tom Ellis before at Comic-Con, and the rest of the cast, except Lauren Germain. I haven't met her yet, but I've met Tricia Helfer, Kevin Alejandro, all those guys. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this show. So this is only for if you have followed the show as well. So this video contains spoilers. Let me rant a bit about tonight's episode titled City of Angels with a question mark. So tonight's episode, we go flashback, that's right, to a few years, I think during one of the early times of Lucifer visiting Los Angeles, City of Angels. So, but at this moment in time, he has not met Detective Decker, but he is hanging about with his brother, and there is Mazikeen, the torture demon. So Chloe Decker is actually a rookie cop, trying to become a detective. And her husband at the time, well, you know, back then they were not exes yet. Dan Espinosa is already a full-on detective. So there's this murder that happens. Okay, so oh man, Amenadiel, I'm sorry, does his usual thing. He says to Lucifer, we gotta go back to hell. I gotta send you back to hell. The hell needs you. You are its gatekeeper. That's your job. You gotta be there. But Lucifer, you know, doing his usual thing, like, no, I love City of Angels. I love the women here. I love having sex and orgies. So it's the usual banter. No, I gotta get you back. No, I wanna stay. And during that process, there's a murder that happens right in front of Amenadiel. Actually, Amenadiel himself gets killed in the process, or gets shot in the process. He wasn't killed. So now, and the killer stole his necklace. So that's what started this chain of events, where Lucifer and Amenadiel are looking for the thief. Of course, in order to find the thief of the necklace, they have to solve the murder. And at the same time, Chloe Decker, the rookie cop, is also trying to solve that same murder. So there's this two different sides, and you almost see Lucifer and Chloe cross path, but they didn't actually cross path. They almost did. So that's what happens tonight, because this episode takes place, or this event takes place before Chloe ever actually met Lucifer. So that was interesting, and it was a very entertaining episode because the writers took us through hilarious detours. One of which was the porn industry. where Amenadiel dress up as the potential porn star in one of the videos. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Of course, it takes another detour to an underground fight because the murdered victim is an MMA fighter, and that leads to Lucifer and Amenadiel in a ring MMA fight against each other. That is an interesting fight to me because, okay, so if you've been following the episode, I mean, if you've been following the show as regularly as I have, there's this thing with Lucifer where Lucifer at times wants to be like human, and there'll be at times like tonight where Amenadiel pretty much says to Lucifer straight to his face, "Hey, you're the devil. You're evil." And all of a sudden that triggers Lucifer. As if Lucifer gets insulted because somebody told him that he is who he really is, the devil. So I'm a little confused. I mean, like, does Lucifer want to hang out with the humans and trying to get in touch with his human side, if he ever has one, I guess, or does he want to be the devil? Because there's also other episodes where Chloe and even Dan said, "Hey, I think you're getting soft," and that triggers Lucifer. I was like, "No, I'm not getting soft. I'm the devil. I'm not getting soft for nobody." So I'm like, dude, if you get insulted when somebody calls you devil, and then you get insulted when somebody calls you soft, what do you want to be? What is it that you want to be? Make up your mind, Lucifer. So it gets a bit frustrating as a fan, seeing Lucifer unable to make up his mind. But another thing that I want to, talk a bit about is this fascination with the city of angels, with Los Angeles. Man, if you are a divine angel, right, like Amenadiel or Lucifer, where you get to go to heaven, you get to go to hell, you can go fly around the universe, any planet you want. Why do you want to get stuck in Los Angeles? No offense, Los Angeles. I go to your city like every day to cover junkets. But if you've seen the movies by director David Ayer, he's not painting a nice picture of you, Los Angeles. And I've seen a pretty bad side of you too. But anyway, yeah, if you are an angel, why would you want to stick around in Los Angeles? What is it about the city of angels that could fascinate that could fascinate a divine being, that could lure a divine being to stick around on earth instead of going wherever he can? Okay, he has no limits. He's divine. So that's the thing too. Like, I don't know if I would, decide the same way Lucifer does if I were him. But what do you guys think? The episode was interesting because you got to see the flashback again of how Lucifer lost his wings. Not lost unintentionally, but purposely. So we got to see how that happened, how that went down. I hope next week's episode is back to the present day. I want to see where it picks up with Chloe, and Chloe is still in the dark, I believe. Yeah, I think she's still I think she's the only one of the whole key characters who are not, in on this yet, the whole divine thing. Even the psychiatrist, she knows it. She pretty much knows it fully. So when will Chloe finally get to see Lucifer for who he is? And if that happens, will the show take will the show's tone take a unique or different turn? Will the appeal still be there if Chloe knows the whole thing? It's like this. The X-Files. Part of why I like the X-Files back then was the sexual tension between Mulder and Scully. But then they made Mulder and Scully, be a thing, be in a relationship. And I was like, oh man. And that kind of ruined it a little bit for me, even though I'm still an X-Files fan. So that's what I'm asking. If Chloe finally gets, to be in the know, okay, gets to know the whole thing, just like the doctor, what's the psychiatrist's name? Well, anyway, the doctor knows the whole thing about Lucifer and heaven and hell. If Chloe finally sees it, will the show become less appealing or more appealing? And number two, the bigger reason why I want next week's episode to go back to the present day is because Tom Welling, the guy who plays Superman in Smallville, he in the previous episode it was revealed that his character is actually Cain. Haha, Cain, the first murderer in the Bible. The first murderer. Cain killed Abel, his own flesh and blood, his own brother. So he was doomed to walk the earth for eternity. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the conflict between Lucifer and Cain. Oh, so it was a nice flashback, but I hope next week we'll go back to return to the present day. Diesel Films. Hey, Diesel. I just saw your chat here. Yes, I agree. The old X-Files was better. Diesel Films said, yeah, right. When Scully and Mulder, were not really a thing, where you're like, oh, are they or are they not, or are they gonna? That was more appealing to me. Plus, I get to have my celeb crush Scully for myself instead of Scully being Mulder's girlfriend. So yeah, I'm telling you, it was so much better at the time. So hopefully if Lucifer gets to a point where Detective Chloe, gets to be in the know, hopefully the show's writers make it in a way where it's still appealing, where the intrigue, it's still there. You're still drawn to it, instead of like, what's the point now? She knows. There's no point in watching anymore. So I hope we don't get to that. All right, that's it. That's my rant. Oh my God, guys, I love doing live streaming using this microphone. This is an amazing thing right here. If I were, I'll do this more often. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. Share this video with all your loved ones. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. And also, last but not least, go to patreon.com/ramascreen. Please support this channel. $2, $5 per month can go a long way. Diesel Films, yes. USB mic, yes. It is USB mic. USB mic. So what I did, Diesel Films, is that I connected to OBS. OBS. It's a software, OBS. Are you familiar with that? Operation, let's see here. OBS for Mac. Oh, it's called Open Broadcaster Software. So it's a free downloadable software that helps you live streaming, especially if you are a gaming YouTuber like PewDiePie. You would want to have something like OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. It's perfect for live streaming purposes. But this microphone is also good for Audacity, so for regular taping for my reviews. So I am loving it. I am loving this shit. Oh, this is so cool. All right. Thanks for tuning in, Diesel Films. As always, you're awesome. And for the rest of you guys, let's rock this. Woo!